Namaste and welcome to today's episode of TV9 News Political Insights by me, your host, Priyanka Deo. Former Maharashtra Assistant Police Inspector Sachin Waze was arrested in mid-March by the National Investigation Agency for his involvement in the Feb 25th bomb scare outside Antilia, which is Mukesh Ambani's residence in South Mumbai. But who is Sachin Waze and why has his arrest resulted in a massive national political issue? Here's what you need to know. 1. Who is Sachin Waze? Sachin Waze was an assistant police inspector of the Mumbai Police. He returned to the force in 2020 after a 16-year break, but for a part of those 16 years, he was under suspension, after which he quit the force. Waze was also part of the original team of Mumbai's encounter specialists. 2. Why was Sachin Waze arrested? The National Investigation Agency, or the NIA, has charged Waze on multiple counts, including conspiracy, criminal intimidation, forgery, and negligent conduct when dealing with explosives. The NIA has also informed the court that Sachin Waze was also a part of the meeting where the murder of a businessman, Mansukh Hiren, was planned. 3. How did Sachin Waze become a suspect? Waze was leading the investigation of a security bomb scare outside of Antilia, which happened on February 25, 2021, when a Scorpio parked outside the residence was found laden with explosives, gelatin sticks to be exact. Now, Waze was part of the crime intelligence unit and no breakthrough evidence came through for this bomb scare, but then allegations by former Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis put Waze in the spotlight. Now, Fadnavis claimed that Waze had been in frequent touch with Mansukh Hiren, a businessman who owned a car business in Thane, Maharashtra. It was Mansukh Hiren's car, a Scorpio, which caused the security bomb scare outside of Antilia on Feb 25th. Hiren had reported the Scorpio stolen 1 week before the Antilia incident, and in addition to this, on the same day that Fadnavis made allegations against Waze, Mansukh Hiren's body was found floating in Kalba Creek in Thane. Hiren's wife alleges that Waze was behind the murder and that the same Scorpio that had been laden with explosives had been with Waze for several months prior to the Antilia incident. 4. Why did Waze face a long suspension? Waze was one of the 4 policemen who were charged in the murder of 27-year-old engineer Khwaja Yunus. Now, police alleged that Yunus had been involved in a bomb blast in 2002, and police also claimed that Yunus escaped from police custody. But then, after the state CID investigated, Yunus's disappearance was a case of custodial death. The trial of the 4 policemen has been pending since 2018. 5. When did Sachin Waze quit the police force? Waze joined the police force back in 1990. His rise in the force stopped, though, after he was booked in the Khwaja Yunus case, which led to his suspension. Now, Waze quit in 2007 after his pleas to the Mumbai police for reinstatement were not acknowledged. And interestingly, in 2010, Waze started a social networking site and has also written 2 books and has been called multiple times on news channels as an expert. 6. Is there a link between Sachin Waze and the Shiv Sena? Waze used to be a Shiv Sainik when he quit the force after getting suspended. And on record, Waze's reinstatement to the police was because of staff shortages during COVID-19. Within days of being back on the force, though, Waze was made in charge of the Crime Intelligence Unit, or the CIU. Despite his relatively junior rank in police hierarchy, Waze was soon handling every high-profile case in Mumbai, including the TRP scam, the Hrithik Roshan fake email case, and even the Anvay Nayak suicide case that got Arnab Goswami arrested. Now, it's highly unlikely that someone of Waze's rank and experience would begin heading the CIU and deal with such high-profile cases without some influence. 7. The political analysis. Now, Sachin Waze's arrest has turned into a huge national political issue, especially after Shiv Sena's Sanjay Raut first supported Waze by calling him a capable and honest officer and then turned against him just a few days ago. On March 29th, Raut stated, and I quote, "When there was a plan to reinstate Sachin Waze into the Maharashtra police force, I had informed some leaders that he could create problems for us. His behavior and style of working could lead to some troubles for the government." But the issue goes way deeper than that. Former Mumbai Police Commissioner Parambir Singh wrote an official letter to the Maharashtra CM stating that Home Minister Anil Deshmukh had asked Sachin Waze to collect 100 crore rupees every month from bars, restaurants and other establishments. Now, according to a published report, the Indian Hotel and Restaurant Association has stated that Waze had indeed been collecting money from restaurants and bar owners. How are citizens supposed to feel safe if just one relatively junior police officer like Waze is capable of extracting 100 crores, getting suspended on charges of murder, and be accused of conspiracy, criminal intimidation, and forgery? How are we supposed to sleep at night? Remember, this person, Sachin Waze, has been called on news channels as an expert. Is this the type of person worthy of being regarded as an expert in the first place? The sad part is that as the NIA investigation goes on for Waze, more and more details and incidents seem to be surfacing. And unfortunately, what Waze is already accused of only seems to be the tip of the iceberg. When looking at the big picture, this is not a political issue. This is an issue of accountability that goes beyond party lines. It speaks to the extent of corruption that can happen just in one city, within one state, and within the country, and the lack of accountability of illegal activity from authority figures. For this reason, please share this video as it is important for people to know. Thanks for watching Political Insights by me, Priyanka Deo. I'll be following this story closely, so please subscribe to TV9 News for more content from me and more. I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new episode of Political Insights by Priyanka Deo. Till then, namaste.